Hi there, gorgeous, and a very happy Save Money September to you, although it's almost over. Many of you know that I've been publishing a drugstore themed video every Monday and Wednesday and Friday this entire month, and my drugstore series typically runs on Fridays only, but I like to pick random months like this and do a whole theme surrounding the drugstore products, and we do have Drugstore December coming up very soon, so please make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss out on any videos coming out in the future. Today is an entire dedication to the Essence brand. I've had so many requests to do a review on some of their products, so I picked up a lot of new stuff that I've not ever tried before. I'll be showing you an up-close application, what these products look like. I'll also show you at the end how they wear, and I'll give you a complete final review as to whether or not any of these may work for you. I'm a poet and didn't know it. Very first product I'm using from Essence is not an eyeshadow palette, surprisingly. I picked up this hydrating primer spray. It's got coconut oil in here, and this is meant to moisturize the skin before your makeup application. Well, it smells nice. It does smell like coconut. Oh, I got it in my eye. Oh, don't open your eyes after you spray it. Dry. Okay, we're going to assist this with blending it into the skin because it's taking forever to dry. It feels very nice on the skin. The scent is still there, but it's not overpowering. On to the eyeshadow. The palette that I picked up from Essence is the one called I'm With the Band, and I love the names that they chose for these eyeshadows. I also really liked the color selection in here, but all of the names in here are 90s songs. So we have Don't Speak from No Doubt, Wonderwall, Teen Spirit. What else was over here? I'm trying to read them backwards. We have Chasing Waterfalls, TLC, Wannabe, Spice Girls, Purple Rain, Prince, Love. Yes, I'm a 90s girl. No shame about it. There's so many people who say, you're stuck in the 90s. Well, sounds like a personal problem. Obviously, this is a very electrifying palette, so the eye look is not going to be tame. I'm going to warn you now. We are going to go big and bold with this look. So I'm going to start with the eyeshadow Purple Rain here, and I'm going to use that in my crease. Ooh, hoo, hoo. So far, so good. It's been a while since I've used Essence eyeshadows, but I've always liked them in the past. I've never had any issues with them. Sometimes I'll go into a look and I really won't even know what I want to do. This is one of those instances. I am making it up as I go along. And see, when people tell you things like that, just FYI, if you're a YouTuber or if you're dealing with a lot of hate for whatever reason may be, when people try to tell you things like, you're stuck in the 90s or your hair is so blah, 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 all that is control. All they want to do is control you. They want to make you change. You have to have the conviction in your mind that you change for no one. You do what makes you happy. You dress how you want. You wear your hair how you want. You do your makeup the way that you want. Because guess what? You have to wear it. They don't, but they want to control you. They get off on that. So you just have to ignore it. I just had to put that out there because I am so sick and tired of everybody wanting everybody to look the same, do the same, dress the same, be the same. We are not the same. Every single person is unique. Every single person was created with their own special qualities. And if somebody doesn't like that, that is their problem, not yours. Just gonna push my soapbox back underneath the table there. And you know what I want to do too, since this look is going to be so colorful as it is, I want to take the eyeshadow Don't Speak. It's a great color and I love the song anyway. Tiny amount. I mean, I'm barely getting my brush in there, and I'm going to see how this looks on top of that purple blended towards the brow bone. It's adding a little bit of pink, but like I said, I barely touch the eyeshadow with my brush because I don't want this to overpower anything. I still want to see it. Oh, it's so, this is so beautiful. Okay, we're going to step outside that comfort zone once again. I'm going to take the shade Wannabe, and I'm applying this to the outer half of the lid. Look at that. Oh, Last but not least, I am going to take Californication, which is another good song. Yeah. I'd play all these songs as I'm doing my makeup here, but YouTube would get me for copyright violations, so we can't do that. But if you want to play these songs while you're watching, go for it, go for it. I'm playing them in my head right now. Did you notice I did not have to apply any of those eyeshadows wet? Did you see that? Moving on to eyeliner, I obviously can't hold it today. I have one that is supposed to last for 18 hours. They have a little sticker on there that says 18 hours. This is their Superlast eyeliner in the shade Deep Black. Swatch it here before I apply it to my eye. Oh my gosh, did you see that? Let's do that again. Woo, girl. All right, I'm gonna have to be super duper careful with this one. Usually the more pigmented an eyeliner is, the easier it is to make a mistake. So I'm not going to be talking through this, but let's speed this up so you can see what I'm doing. I love it, and I don't like it because it, like I said, is so easy to make a mistake with. I almost made a mistake right up there. Next product I have to try is how to make brows wow. They give you 3 shades in here, light, medium, and dark, and also a highlighter. Shade that I'm going to use from this palette is Love Blondes. Okay, a little brush that they give you isn't bad to use. The pigment is nice with the brow product. Very natural looking. I like it so far. Next product we have here is a long-lasting eye pencil in the shade Hot Chocolate. I wanted to try this on the waterline. Great pigment, by the way. It goes on with little effort required. I have my foundation applied. I use the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop today. And next product I'm using here is a color correcting liquid concealer. This is another Essence product, and this is in a, I want to say yellow. I bought this specifically because yellow cancels out purple, and I have purple under eye circles, so that is why we're using this. I'm gonna blend it in under the eye, and we'll see what it does. I'm only going to do it to one eye at a time. It did minimize a little of the purple, somewhat, but I can still see it right here if you look real closely, as opposed to this eye over here. For the blush, I picked up a rather neutral shade. This is one of their Satin Touch blushes in the shade Satin Coral. I wanted to keep everything very neutral for the cheeks and the lips, since I knew the eyes were going to be so, and they are. I mean, these eyes are very vibrant today. Next product I'm using here is their Glow to Go highlighter palette. A lot of really beautiful shades in here. Great pigment. Sticking with that neutral theme, I think I'm going to take this shade right here. So it's very light. Yeah, it's really light, but it's pretty good. Final product I have to share with you is one of their Vibrant Shock lip paints. This is in the shade Voyeur. Swatched pretty good in the store. Not really feeling that color. I really don't like that color. Ugh. I will tell you though that the consistency is really nice. It has a scent to it. A little fruity, but I can't wear this one. Starting with the I'm With the Band eyeshadow palette. Really impressed with this one initially. I liked the application. I thought the pigment was very strong, and I liked the color selection within this palette too. Albeit a little bright and electrifying, it was still a nice change from everything that's out there in the drugstores now. Unfortunately, I felt like the colors muddied at the end of the day. Now you tell me what you think, but that was what I gathered after wearing these eyeshadows on my eyes all day. And I did not like the way they looked. And I'm very surprised by that, because typically Essence eyeshadows don't do that. So these are a miss for me. That eyeliner though, did you notice it did not move from my waterline all day? Definitely recommend checking that one out if you're looking for a long wearing, inexpensive eyeliner. How to Make Brows Wow palette. All I can say to you is Whoa. Love. Not only is the application great with the powders in this palette, I felt like the color was very natural on my skin tone and for my hair color, and it just looked like that was my brows. I mean, it didn't even look like I was wearing makeup, to be honest with you. This was the Hydra primer spray with coconut water. I think I might have said in the tutorial portion that this had coconut oil, but no, it's water. I rather liked this, and I feel like this is a product you could keep in your refrigerator and spray like that. I feel like it would give you a very refreshing mist on the face. It takes a little longer to dry than your typical setting sprays do. You have to help it along and massage it into the skin, but it didn't affect the wear time of my foundation or my powder, so A+. This dude right here, ugh, no. Color correcting liquid concealer in pale yellow, no. It did not cover, and I could see things through it that I don't want to see, so I would say skip. But that little glow highlighter palette, this was not as strong as some other highlighters that I have tried from the drugstore, and I'm thinking specifically of the Sleek palette, Wet n Wild, who else? Oh, the Style Essentials Dream Glow palette with the baked highlighters in it. Okay, this does not compare to those in terms of the intensity that you get. This is a little more dialed down, but if you like that kind of highlighter, this is a great one to try. I'm not going to knock it because it could work for somebody who just wants a little bit of glow on their skin. Now, the 18-hour eyeliner, initially I did like it from the standpoint of how little effort you needed to apply it and how insane the application was with this stuff. This little booger is deceiving. It does not dry down completely. Oh, it makes you think that it is. So when I went to apply lashes after I had let it dry on my eyes, the lash glue would not stick to this liquid eyeliner. The lash kept popping off, and then the liner was smearing, and then I had to go back and fix it, and it was a complete nightmare. And even by the end of the day, I felt like I had a little smudge on the inner corner of my eye too. So I don't recommend this liquid liner. It's just a complete mess. Finally, that Vibrant Shock lip paint. I'm really sorry I didn't test this one out thoroughly for you. I will just tell you I liked the formula with it and the color payoff that I got with it. But this color, keep in mind I had to wear that look all day in public. And this, I'm sorry, just looks like poop. When you deal with poop all day, you know the color and well, I hope that you enjoyed this review from Essence. Let me know if you have tried any of these products out. If you're interested in any of them, I will have them linked for you below. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch, and look forward to seeing you again very soon.
Providence must be at work.
What's that?
He is the key to
Mama.
Yeah?
Mama.
Yeah?
Mama.
Don't press any buttons. Okay, come here. Come here, Jet.
If I
Come
tell
here.
you something, you promise not to tell
Sit here.
You may become frightened.
Come here. Sit. I had that perfectly positioned, boy.
The reason why I didn't speak of it.
What? What?
Hello, mate. You were born with a senior blood.
Thanks.
Are you trying to put my clip in my hair?
You
Mama.
Yes?
Mama.
Yes, there's Mama. You see Mama? Say hi, Jet.